back with another Avengers Endgame theory, and in this one, shout out to Reddit, shout out to Comic Book, and Cameron Bonamalo for this article, because this one is fire, I'm not gonna lie. So with that being said, an Avengers Endgame theory posts Captain America will be dying, sacrificing himself to save a pregnant Pepper Potts, allowing her fiance Tony Stark to kill Thanos and retire Iron Man. Now, courtesy of the Reddit user, once again, shout out to Reddit, and Flores Wins, posting to the site, fan theory subreddit, argues themes of family and parenthood steer the arcs of both Avengers, pointing to Steve Rogers' best friend Bucky Barnes' murder of Stark's parents as driving the former allies apart. And here's a theory right quick. Hold on. All right, here's a theory right here. Alright guys, so with that being said, Stark has subsequently served as a mentor and father figure to Peter Parker, and had since had a lifelike dream convincing him that in the future Mrs. Stark will have Tony's child. Meanwhile, Rogers, he opted to trade his life at the end of Captain America: The First Avenger. Going down with a ship carrying multiple weapons of mass destruction, a move that left him frozen for 70 years, robbing him of potential domestic bliss within Panama, Peggy Carter. And pretty much just like, just saying, well fuck my life. Literally. Like he literally woke up 70 years later. Now, see, with that being said, that is a lot of time missed. A lot. And I can only truly feel how, I can only truly understand, I can only truly imagine how Steve really feels deep down. Like, damn, the woman I wanted to spend the rest of my life with is dead, and I should be there with her. But I'm still alive. But hopefully that gets all resolved. In Endgame. I really do hope it does. Now, during Avengers: Infinity War, when Vision offers making a risky play to prevent Thanos from proclaiming the Infinity Stone that gives the android life, Rogers declines, saying, "We don't trade lives," despite being repeatedly willing to trade his own. And which is why Vision, Vision's rebuttal was, "Captain, you laid your life down to save millions 70 years ago. Tell me, why isn't this the same?" And I think Captain America understands that, knows that, and I think the reason why Cap told him, declined Vision's decision to do so is because, and he said this back in Age of Ultron too, when Bruce, and Nat were flirting with each other. Well, Nat was flirting with Bruce. He said, as, the leading expert on waiting too long, don't, you know, which pretty much just alluded to like don't wait to make your move, like make it now, like live in the moment. Like cherish those moments that you have with someone you love. And I think Captain America realized that how much he really loved Wanda and how much Wanda loved Vision. So I think that's why he declined it because he saw the love that they had for each other. I mean, that's just my opinion. But with that being said, now because the contracts of both Evans and Downey are up in the Endgame, the user writes the Infinity War sequel will culminate with Rogers laying down his life to allow Tony, the life the weary armor, the life the weary armored Avenger now seeks. Pregnant Pepper will suit up as a rescue, a tailored armored suit of her own, and will attack Thanos. Theory continues, forcing Rogers to sacrifice himself and save Pepper. Tony will then earn that sacrifice, the user writes, and ultimately yell, Avengers Assemble. The rallying cry typically belonged to Captain America, using both the Iron Man armor and Captain America's famed shield to overwhelm it and then kill Thanos. Thank goodness. Stark was spared by Thanos at the request of Doctor Strange, who offered to trade the coveted Time Stone to ensure Stark's survival. Will then retire Iron Man after Rogers. The perennial soldier dies sacrificing himself so that the others could live the life they wanted, the life he never was able to have. End quote. Now, with all that being said, man, I mean, you gotta think about it. Cause I've read the comic books. Seeing Rogers just laid up there dead with a shield on him, it got me emotional. I'm not gonna lie because we really saw this guy, do so much. We've seen Iron Man and Captain America have such a life, and I can see it. The little the press conference or the little funeral they're gonna have for Captain America. Like, there's gonna have so many questions. I see the news anchors asking questions. When Tony started giving a eulogy for him, bruh, I'm gonna cry like a bitch. I'm not gonna lie, I really am. Because Evans previously told Good Morning America, we will see. When asked about potentially staying on as Steve Rogers post Endgame, noting the fourth Avengers signals the expiration of his contractual duties alongside those belonging to Downey and Thor star Chris Hemsworth. Myself, Downey, Hemsworth, we all kind of started roughly at the same time, and I think we all, through Avengers 4, kind of wrapped it up, Evan says. So at this point, I don't know what's next, but yeah, by 2019, that's it. End quote. And he's already started another film too, and I heard that it's pretty good. And as we all know, Endgame starts April 26th. Once again, this has been your boy Sherry Speaks, man. Shout out to Reddit. Shout out to comicbook.com. And shout out to Cameron Bonamalo. This has been your boy Sherry Speaks. If you guys have any requests as to what videos you guys want to do next, please let me know in the comment section below. They're always welcome. They always will be. This has been your boy Sherry Speaks, man. I love you guys. God bless.